Can you just record the game? You don't have any of that. Where's the zoom? Right here. How do I?
What a save. That was a huge save. See the Gopher guy?
Is that you, John?
Really? Yeah, he just came from Ogden. He just came down from Ogden. This
Android phone?
No.
Face out here. Gophers, don't worry, we go.
Nope, sorry, John.
Put it up. There we go.
Hey, do you guys have Android? Android?
I don't. Side. Just felt like the Gopher stuff in, like
I like it. But it's no, no, not the guys.
okay,
These are all the new.
that's why that's when I got this box with the 400s, and I'm like, oh my god, it's like, okay. And,
Oh, you got 400 bro?
he sees that hat, it's good to see Margell too, Margell.
Johnny up there?
Yes, sir.
You got a mic?
Huh?
You got a mic?
I'm doing the camera right now.
Daniel got to work? Jesus Christ, what's going on here?
tied up 1-1. Heck yeah. You make it team.
He's from Aspen Valley. He's they're
Really? Yeah, I mean, he's three Squatch players. All three of them.
Come on, TJ!
Who's the speedy number 18? Top there's big save there. Conlon? Cop. Big save. Cop series. Good save. That's a nice out. Some high block there. Just playing from the sideboards. What a shift out there by Colin Robbins. on 3. Nice defensive back check there. Wearing 19 today. Dominic Brandt. Gophers, got a little cycle going on. There's Brewick again. He tries to get on the Squatch with speed. That's put it on Conklin. Big hit along the sideboards here. We're going to have a delayed penalty here on the Squatch. Gophers pull their goaltender to get an extra attacker out. Those are the ones we don't like to see in this kind of stuff, the neon knee stuff. Bishop, he's working his magic. He shovels it down low, down on the net. Gophers, just hops stick there of the defenseman. Penalty, they're going to call a trip. Gophers going to come out with Kuba, Bishop, Greenland. Bishop, he loses it down low. Squatch trying to chip at the sideboards. Comes up high. Gophers trying to set up the 3 up high here. The umbrella. Over to Bishop. He's going to be the quarterback. He wants to fire it. Guy in front, Kuba just paid the price there for standing in tough guy territory. Asking the ref, what do I got to do to not be murdered in front of the net? Thank you. Greenland working the sideboards. Far pass, big shot there, big save by Farr. Preston Farr. Bishop, he kips it in, down low. Wimmer down behind the net. Nice little move there by Greenland. Crisscross, back up to Bishop. He's gonna fire it, he fires, big save there. Plonk. He tries to get it out, he does, chips it all the way down. Yeah, they got 2 good goalies this year. Not too often that happens. And the Gophers still with plenty of time left on this power play here. See if they can get one on the board. That's just behind. Here's Spencer Thompson. Gophers, though, do gather it back in. 4-on-2 if they hurry. Nice little movement of the puck. Big goal there by the Gophers. That was good. Puck movement all around. Tic-tac goal. That was legit right there, Jimmy. That was good. JP Showcase. Squatch find themselves down 2-1 here. Gophers just capitalizing the power play here. Squatch. Big save there by Farr.
His skating is unbelievable.
Here's Prokop. No, that's not. That's Robinson there. Still, I can't hear these yet. Robinson, he just chips it up, tries to get out to center. Gophers, though, hard on it.
down here. Let's up.
You have to let me know, Jim. I can't hear nothing, so you have to let me know if.
John, you got this?
Big save there. Preston Farr for the Squatch. Nice shot by the Gophers. Talk? Hello?
That's okay. We'll figure it out between periods. Yeah, that was a sweet play. You know, a tic-tac-toe. Oh, really? He's going to be real fucking good this year. That's it. You live? Sure?
Pro Cop in. Big save there. .3:13 left here. First period. Gophers winning 2-1. Jim, is that yours down there? That thing? Is that your glass case? Let's play there, Plonk.
Just because the scoreboard hooked up to me.
I don't know. I'm guessing the Squatch.
Bishop. Big save. What's it?
What's the score?
2-1.
Who's winning?
Gophers. Hiker. Big save. Hiker, yep. Bishop says not today. Uh-oh.
Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, do you want to talk on it or not? No. Okay.
Oh! Wow.
What are you talking about? Just stop talking. I'm recording it. You can stop now.
Alrighty, 2-1 after one period here. Gophers holding the 2-1 lead. We'll get a resurface and we'll be back in about 10 to 12 minutes here.
Corey, can you just talk to test on it?
Testing. Golden Gophers up 2-1 after one. Last goal there was an elite goal, big time. That's how someone makes the team there. Both teams kind of filling each other out the first 5-10 minutes, and both teams kind of figured it out later in the period there. So we're going to get a Zamboni here. We'll come back for the second, see how the volumes are, see if we can get the volumes worked out and stuff, and see if we're good to go here for the second period. Mariucci Arena, Golden Gophers and Squatch. He sizzles 1-5. Big save there. Another rebound coming out in front. Lucas Plank, here he is working on the sideboards. Comes up high. Carmody, he fires one in. Jacobson that was. Check that. Here come the Gophers back. Little breakaway right down center. Here it comes. Oh, great defensive play there. Number 9. Husenfeld. Here come the Squatch. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Go on the side, here's the front, Lucas Plunk. Oh, just hops his stick. Jacobson, he tries to fire one in. Here's Lucas Plunk on front. Big goal there by the Squatch. Turnover happened down low. Pro Cop out in front, buries it. Squatch tie it up 2-2. A little costly turnover there by the Gophers. Just hops a stick. Prokop in front. Would not be denied. 2-2. Ice is still wet. Squatch tied it up. Thompson. Robinson. Heikert. Robinson tries to get in here. Squatch. Wimmer. 53 hops his stick. He does get it out to center though. Robinson, he's hard on it again. Come the Gophers, top of the circle. That's fired high. Far with a face off here. Face off win. Big collision. Here comes Wimmer for the Squatch. 3-on-2 if they hurry. With numbers. Lieb gets in the way. Big shot, big save there. Rebound pushed out to the corner. Thompson tried to bank one in, but Conlon said, not today, boys. Oh, you know what? This is Sabanish. That's brought up high. It's chipped in over the net. Gophers working 2-on-2 in a small area here. Here's Jake Brewick, number 15. He jumps it on the corner. Gophers, nice little smart play. Comes up high. Shot sailed wide. Kajima, he stick handles the guy. Oh, Gophers, here they come 2-on-2. 4-4-6 tries to fire one in. Kretschmann for the Gophers. He's working. Here he is, downside of the net. Kretschmann, left-handed center. He's looking, works it up high. That sizzled in. Nice save there. Preston Farr. Great shot from the point there by Cooper Cerrone. Hey, is the E silent, right, John? Cerrone. Cerrone, it is. This announcer can't even get that right. Nice shot there by Cooper Cerrone, though, getting it in on net, but Farr with the big save. Squatch going to come back here with Dickinson and Carmody on defense. Anna Chirico. Oh my lord, that's going to be the tough one all year. Seeing it in my sleep at night. A little glass deal going on right here. Alrighty, here we go. Face off. Gophers win it. Big shot. That sails wide. Let's play along the boards. Gophers keeping the zone, but it does just pop out. Here's Brady Abbott. Carmody, he fires one in deep. All the way. Nice stop there behind the net. Gophers back end around the far side. Trying to get it out. Big collision on the sideboards. Gophers drag it in deep down behind the net. Nice play there. Center down low. 14. None for the Gophers. He sails it all the way down. Do the quick trip sign. Again, here's Dickinson for the Squatch. Gigs it out. Jewell tries to drag it through center. A little bit of 5-on-5 action. Big collision there. Again, we don't like to see the knee-on-knee. My goodness. That's how people get hurt. It is don't like to see that happening here in preseason hockey. Squatch. Gavin Dickinson sitting down. 6'1", 220, Chicago, Minnesota. See if the Gophers can capitalize here. High-powered offense, sending out Bishop, Greenland, Kuba up front. That's pushed forward. Planck, he tries to get out though. Glove down by the Gophers defenseman, kept in. Here's Kuba down low. He's working hard. He's going to cause a big collision, and he does. He runs the guy. Here's Greenland over to Bishop. He brings it back up again. Gophers running up the three up high. On the far wall here. Bishop, here he is. He He misses the net. 5 push-ups. Well, that's 10 push-ups for Bishop there. He needed a soccer net on that one. The Gophers setting up on the far wall. Cross the seam pass. Big save there by Preston Farr. Flash of the leather. Flash of the leather. Gophers had a glorious, and I mean glorious, opportunity there for Bishop. And he just couldn't put it away. Squatch. Defensive face-off here. They chipped it in deep. Hops up on Husenfeld. He tries to get it out. Turns it over, though. Here he is again. He's going to get another chance. He does. All the way down. Sails it down the river. Beckett Sambanash. Come the Gophers. Gains center. Fires it in deep. Gets it in deep. That wraps around the yellow dasher. Squatch first onto it though, but the Gophers do take over possession. Digging it out of the corner. Kretschmann, here he is. Down low again though. That's turned over. Squatch hard on that puck. Engel. Squatch again, just backing out. Here's Prokop. Could be a minor breakaway here. Goalie comes out, plays it off the sideboards. Come the Gophers, gains the blue line, going to the far side to my left, tries to wrap around, but he's forced to the corner. That hops a few sticks. Here's 433, he's working it. Cooper Cerrone again. Nice tip in front there by the Gophers, but didn't quite make it to the net. Squatch tried to chip it out, but kept in. Gophers still. Just Squatch back to even strength. Big turnover there by number 45, Ren Jacobson. He will hear about that later. You don't want to turn it over to the Gophers team here. They'll make you pay for that. Just about happened there too. Brock Fosling. Logan Lyons on the defense here for the Gophers. Noah Mogren, Preston Moses. Getting a little ice maintenance going down here in the far left corner. Referee's trying to skate it out with his, makes them. Alrighty, well, hockey fans, thanks for joining us today. 14:50 left here, second period. Squatch tied with the Gophers here. Little preseason battle. We call it getting rid of some cobwebs. Both teams had a pretty good first period and not really a whole lot of action going on here in the second period, so far at least. Squatch sending Spencer Thompson in the faceoff circle. $2.99. Thompson in for the Squatch. He wins it back down behind the net. Wimmer, he pursues. Gophers though holding possession. Guy in front, oh, off the side of the net, thought that went in. Here's Wimmer again, he tries to get it out. Chips it out to center. D to D. Big collision in the corner there. Gophers though keep it in. Wimmer, he wraps it around again, just throws it up the sideboards. Here come the Squatch with numbers. Robinson, he tries to get it in deep, but doesn't. Gets a second chance in it. Wimmer, he tries to fire it in, he does. Lyons, he's on it, makes a little pass up the sideboards. Gets another chance at it. Here they come, 3-on-2. Lyons, he tries to shoot one in. That's deflected wide. Farr has to steer it to the corner. Gophers back into their offensive zone. That's in on Farr, hops his stick. Gophers trying to get a good opportunity here. He's got a guy going. Here's Thompson. Good defensive play there. Tashney just shuts him down, puts him right in the corner. Again, Squatch keeping the blue line. Big collision there. Come the Gophers with speed. Big save by Farr. Another chance, another glorious chance by the Gophers. Here's Robinson. Squatch, you're tired. Hikerd, he's tired. You got to get off. Gophers with numbers, 4-on-1. Tashney again, tries to keep the zone. Brenner, he fires one in. No icing. Good hustle. Squatch, here's Kajima. Again, big turnover by the Squatch. Carmody, what are we doing out there? Gophers have seemed to find another notch on this, and they are just going at it here, holding the Squatch. Minimal shots on net. Gophers going to come back with that third line with Brady Aboot, Johan Krasen, and Caleb Wilson. That's one in the corner. Squatch win it though. Here's Kajima. It's fired in. 41. Bo Keller for the Squatch. He's working in the corner. A little battle ensues. A little 2-on-2 in a small area. Gophers though. Here's a butt. He comes out. He fires one. He sails one over the net. Farr gladly puts a glove on that. Takes the whistle. 12:15 left here in the second period. Squatch, Gophers tied 2-2. Big face-off. Squatch win it though. Hold possession. Try to get out of the zone. They do. Nice little area pass. Here comes number 20. Will Jewell working down low. Two Squatch players on it. Jewell again. Comes out of a dust storm with it. And a Chirico. And a Chirico. Nice keep in there. Squatch hold it in the zone. Here's Jewell. He fires. Big save there. Again, Squatch trying to get it in. Gophers though calmly just settle it down. Keller. Husenfeld. That's high stick. Play goes on. Big save by Farr. Squatch almost gave up a goal there. Got a guy open in front. Oh, all alone in front, and the Gopher player that chooses to shoot. Sometimes too, putting that puck to the net. Cooper Cerrone. Here come the Gophers if they hurry. 2-on-1. Big shot, big save there by Farr. He steers it to the corner. A battle along the sideboards. Keller, he's working. Greenland, that went up in the air. I thought that went in. Here's Prokop. Hard pass though, not out of the zone. Off the crossbar there. Kuba almost puts one in. TJ Kuba almost lights the lamp. Squatch hemmed up here in their zone. This big line for the Gophers has them pinned up. See if they can get something out of it. Here's Bishop down low. Squatch, stick handle out of it though. Here comes Prokop, 3-on-2 if he hurries. Gianni, he turns it over. Greenland. Here's Greenland again. Top of the circles, he drops it. Here's Bishop. Just almost got that through. It was deflected in front. Greenland tries to tap it in. Nice pass, Plonk, sideboards. Here's Plonk. Oh, he tries to go short side high. Lucas Plonk again, he's gonna dip to do around, comes up high. Good block in front by the Gophers player. Again, big save again by Beckett. Sabanish. Gophers here, kind of hemmed up in their zone. They're just gonna smartly chip it out to the center, try to relieve a little pressure. Here's Wimmer, wearing 53 today. Dangerous pass out in front. Tyler Green turns it over. Dangerous pass. Here's Plank again. 1-on-2. Here he is. He crosses to the center. He tries to fire when he sails one high. That's 5 push-ups. And he comes in, lays the body down. Gophers, nice little play to get out of the zone. Just out of the reach there, just in front of that forward. Icing is the call. Great game for number 39, Preston Farr. 6 foot, 170, Phoenix, Arizona, 2005 birth year. Great first half, you know, giving these Gophers 2 goals. He's being replaced right now by Peyton Anderson, 6 foot 1, 220, Orono, Minnesota, another 2005 birth year. So great game there by Farr. Now we look to Anderson here, see if he can. Nice little shot in front, blocked in front by the Gophers. Here's Carmody again, number 12. Tries to lay that puck down. This out of the reach, no icing. 8:42 left here. Here's Carmody again at center. He just throws it out there to somebody. Robinson, he comes back. Here's Thompson. Thompson again, down low, number 7, tries to work it up the sideboards. Looks like he absorbs a little hit. Gophers pinning the Squatch up here. Got a guy in front of this, big save right out of the gate. Preston Anderson, great setup by the Gophers, but Peyton Anderson with the save of the game so far. Little post-to-post kick save there. Got my voice excited. Here come the Gophers again with speed. Get in the zone, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Cuts the middle. Big shot there, just sailed wide. Keegan Johnson gonna attempt. Here come the Gopher Squatch back though. Great defensive play there. Brenner, he wasn't having that again. Here come the Squatch if they hurry again. 3-on-2. 21 over to 19. Brewick, he tries to get it. Again, here come the Gophers if they hurry. 3-on-2. Going wide. Holding down behind the net. Tries to walk it out in front. Anderson covers it up, smartly covers it up. 6:50 left here in this second period. All knotted at 2. Anderson, that's put out in front. 3 guys out in front, tough guy territory. Will Jewell working on the sideboards. Keller. He drags it in. Gophers are all over the Squatch here. Just got him pinned up. Just running in circles. Squatch are chasing. Gophers are dominating here, cycling it. Working it low. Again, behind the net. Gophers just having extra speed right now. That just out of the reach of the Gophers defender. This is sailed all the way back down. Sabanish out to play it. Working the sideboards here. Gianni. Anna Chirico. Chirico. Here come the Gophers, 2-on-2. Little cut to the middle. Had a guy going to the front of the net. Mulgren was going to the net. Here come the Gophers again through center. Nice little pass. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Here it is. Oh, nice shot. Good save there by Anderson. Nice little play there by the Gophers. Myers. Here come the Squatch. Lieb drops it off. Here's Prokop, number 27. Hops his stick though. He's back on it. Osseo kid. Here's Lucas Plank. He fires. That's blocked in front. Nice defensive play there by the Gophers again. Here come the Gophers trying to drag it up. That hits a guy on the bench. Just under 5 minutes left here in the second period. 2-2. Heavy breathing broadcasting going on today. Prokop, a boat. That's sailed all the way around here. Gophers with numbers, 3-on-2, gains the blue line. Here they come, a little far pass. Just took quite too long to get that pass off there. Nice little dipsy do in front. Prokop, he's stick hand in the phone booth. Here's Lucas Plank, turns it over, here come the Gophers. Little mini breakaway coming, here he comes. Dipsy do, big save by Anderson. 1-2, 4:33 comes in, and Cooper Cerrone comes in and cleans it up. My goodness, Squatch had 3 guys in front, puck watching. Gophers capitalized on it. Huge goal there by the Gophers. 3-2. Gophers, Squatch had plenty of chances to clear it, couldn't quite clear it. Nice play there. Gophers come back here with this power line. Bishop, Greenland, Kuba. Lyons working the sideboard. He tries to get in. Here's Bishop. He's taken down there. Big hit on the sideboards. They're going to call that. Squatch going to go down again here. A little interference call. Yep. Bishop had already gotten rid of that puck, and they're... So Squatch here going to go down a man. Gavin Dickinson, Chicago, Minnesota, sitting down 2 minutes for interference. Gophers going to come out with this power play here, see if they can create something, create a good scoring chance. That's fired around. Gophers keeping it in. They set up on the sideboards down the far corner. Had a guy in front, 475, tries to settle it down a little bit. Comes up high over the sideboards, right in front. Big save by Anderson, the second chance. 4:46, Kretschmann puts it in. Gophers put it on the board again in the power play. Gophers go up 4-2 here in the second period. With a lesson learned right there for the Squatch. You give a team like the Gophers a power play, and they're gonna score on it. Faceoffs won by the Gophers, dragged back. Fosslien over to his D partner. This goes all the way down. No icing. Play goes on. Comes up high again. Here's Lyons working the sideboards again. Anderson feels that. Wants nothing to do with it. Takes the faceoff. Little tempers flaring down there. Gophers come out with Bishop, Kuba, Greenland, Fosslien, and Lyons on D. That's wrapped around. Brewick, he tries to get it up. Doesn't come out. Here comes Brandt. Keller, he shuts it down behind the net. Working on the sideboards. Here's Kojima. Brandt. Back over to Keller. Squatch, a little 3-on-3 here. A little offsides, but play goes on. Big, juicy rebound in front. 1, 2, 3 cracks at it. Kojima's in front. Couple guys in there. Brewick in there, policing those guys. TJ Kuba's listed at 5'11". That's got to be wrong. Gophers try to get it out, but it's kept in. Oh, was put offside called here. Kojima on the sideboards there. So, excuse me, check that. Anna Chirico. Man, that name. The referee lost his contacts lens, so still trying to get it in here. Little changing of the contact lens on the fly here. 2:50 left, second period. Gophers with 2 power play goals in this period. Again, play with fire, you get burned. Gophers have capitalized on both of those goals. This is chipped up. Here's Husenfeld. He goes in, number 9. Kind of stumbles a little bit. Gophers first on it though. Here's Jacobson, 45. Want to say hi to his billets, Chris and Angela Hansen. How you guys doing? You guys are the best billets out there. Big shot, big save by Anderson. That almost comes back out in front. The ref takes a tumble in the corner. Here's Jewell working on the sideboards. Can't quite get it out. Butte, Montana boy. That sailed wide. That was more of a pass than it was an attempt. Jacobson, throws his guy down. Here's Husenfeld. Here he comes. A little dipsy do it center. Nice hard pass. Nunn, he was tired. He needed to change. Tried to just fire it in. Gianni Anna Chirico. My goodness. Here's Wimmer. He sails one high. What a sad attempt at a shot that was. That was fluttering. Here's Lucas Plank. He fires one high and wide again. 5 push-ups for him. Excuse me. Gophers with numbers coming through center. Just smartly get that center zone, dump it in. Wimmer. Here's Prokop. Tries a little dipsy do at the blue line there, but Myers wasn't having it. Again, Gophers back with numbers. Lucas Plank, that is. Gophers again, here they come. Bing, bing, big save by Peyton Anderson. Good puck movement there. That line there for the Gophers. With Cole, Myers, and Anderson, that's a good line there. They've got some good puck movement going with those 3. Engel and Cerrone on defense. Squatch, Thompson loses his guy. This guy goes right to the net. Heichert, he just chips it out to center. Thompson with his full shield on. Here come the Gophers, 3-on-3. Heichert, he takes his man to the sideboards. Robinson. Carmody, my goodness. Turns it over again. Here come the Gophers. Anderson says, just get me a whistle and get me out of this here. I'm going to have to go down and if not now, this next practice, yell at these defense for the Squatch. Mistake after mistake after mistake, just giving the puck away to the Gophers, and the Gophers are going to capitalize sooner or later here. Brandt, he loses it. Gophers win the faceoff. There's Carmody though. Hey, good play using his stick. Kojima, he tries to get it in. That's offsides. Squatch, offsides. Gonna have to retreat back. Brandt, Kojima, and Brewick out here. The fourth line for the Squatch. Here's Abed. He dips, he doos in. That tries to get a shot there. So I called the Elks Maple Grove game last year, and I believe that Brady Abed had 4 goals that game, so kind of cool to see him here up for the Gophers. So, alrighty, well, 4-2 after 2 periods. Gophers come out there in that second period and get 2 power play goals. So, message on the board for the Squatch and stay out of the penalty box here coming into the third period. So, a little recap. Gophers are moving the puck well, getting decent shots, but they're capitalizing on the power play. Squatch, they're not really getting quality shots in the front there in front of the net, but they are, they're gonna have to dig deep here for the third period and get this goal back to a 1-goal game and try to tie it up and see where we can go from there. So, alrighty, well, Gophers lead 4-2 after 2 periods. I'm Corey Longley here at JP Showcase today down at Mariucci. Little preseason Gophers and Squatch. So we're going to take a quick little breather. We're going to get a new sheet of ice. We're going to come back here for the third period. Squatch, Gophers, JP Showcase. Alrighty, JP Showcase, Squatch, Gophers, third period action here. Here's Carmody for the Squatch. He gathers it in, chips it over to sidebars. This could be icing, yep. Right off of the gate, icing. So, if you're a little fly on the wall, what do you hear from the Gophers locker room between the second and third period here? I would say keep doing what you're doing. Keep making the Squatch try to play your game. And make the younger kids work for it here. Squatch, I think they need to just keep plugging away and keep getting better here. That shot sailed wide, deflected in on net. Big face-off win there for the Gophers. But that shot sailed high over in the netting. We have another face-off, same spot, over to the far face-off circle, far boards. Myers, he wins it, he holds possession. Chopped in again. Here's Carmody, number 12. Talked to him between the periods. Drop hand. Here's Prokop, nice little play. Gophers though. Myers, he ain't falling for that. Again, Myers down low behind the net, working it up high on the sideboards. Shot, big save there by Anderson. Here's Prokop, 27, shuts it down. He's gonna go in behind the net. Here he goes, up the sideboards here. Here's Lieb. Nice little play again. Plonk over to Prokop. Little dipsy-do in. He tries to go far wide there. Tashny says not happening today. Here's Robinson. Over to Husenfeld. Lieb tries to get it in. Uh-oh. Here's Spencer Thompson right down. He sails one over the net. 5 push-ups. Here's Thompson again. Tries to get in tough guy territory. Can't quite get it to settle down. Here's Husenfeld for the Squatch, number 9. Sails one in over by the PNC Bank. Thompson tries to backhand one at the net. Gophers, though, settle it down behind the net, downside the net here. Working up the far boards here. Good gap control. Gophers gain the zone. .23 working. Kretschmann up. He drops it. Here's Heichert. He's out muscled, but he comes back, battles back at it. Jacobson Robinson, he tries to get it in deep, though. Gophers backhanded out. Keller for the Squatch. Goes to his backhand. A little dangerous pass again. That's about the third defensive backhand pass I've seen. They're big collision on the sideboards. Hiker takes his man out. Here come the Squatch, 3-on-2, offsides, one. Too many moves there by the Squatch player. That sailed wide. Kajima tried to fire one in. Good speed here in this third period. Both teams come out into play, ready to rock and roll here in the third period. The message has been sent. Gophers drinking maroon Kool-Aid. Squatch drinking the white Kool-Aid today. Both teams have got it going on here in the third period. Gophers win the face-off, bring it back here, D to D. Over in front of the Gophers bench. Dangerous pass in front. Here come the Squatch. Brandt, he's working the sideboards. Brewick skates right by him. Here's Brady Aboot. Little offsides again. 17:07, third period. Gophers holding a 4-2 lead. Squatch looking to just get one here, get within striking distance and see what they can do here. Nunn on the face-off. He wins it back. Fired in. Jacobson rattles all the way around the yellow dasher. On the sideboard, here's Jewell. Jacobson again, number 45. Dangerous play up the boards, but he does get it out. Here's Jewell working. Squatch. Keller. Dangerous pass again. The battle ensues at center ice. Here's Zach Nunn again. Tries to just chip it in deep. Gophers shut it down behind the net. Nice breakout pass. Here they come through center. A little lightning bolt through center. 2-on-2. He's hooked down. Good play there. Gianni Anatrico. Oh my God, I got that wrong again. Anna Cherico. There it is. Anna Cherico. Gianni Anatrico. Well, I said it before. Gophers power play is revving high right here. They're putting out the top dog line, and last time they capitalized, see if the Squatch can stop them, but Bishop in here to the face-off circle. He pushes it forward. Wimmer. Here's Lucas Plonk up high. Covering. Here's Bishop again. Over in the sideboards. Tashney, left-handed D, over far the sideboards. Here's Bishop again. 482 over to Tashney. Back up high to the quarterback. Bishop, he fires one high. What a sizzler. That misses the net though. Gophers working down. Kuba, TJ Kuba down the corner. Here's Wimmer. Greenland. Wimmer out-muscles him though, but here's TJ Kuba. Nobody's gonna out-muscle him working down low. Bishop. Here's Kuba again. He comes out. Tough guy territory. Blocked in front. Plonk watches it go by. That's rattled off the post. Good shot there by the Gophers. Anderson didn't even see it, but again, the Marc-Andre Fleury save with the post. Gophers holding the Squatch in here. Working up high. Here's Bishop again, the quarterback. Down low, Kuba back over on the sideboards. Here's Tashney working. Bishop got a guy front. Oh! TJ Kuba, Johnny on the spot again. Power play goal for the Gophers. Tic-tac goal. Great play there by the Gophers, working that shot down low. Again, TJ Kuba, Johnny on the spot, stand there. He'll take 20, 25 of those a year, and he will not complain about it. Big time goal there for the Gophers. Slamming the door shut here on the Squatch in this third period. 5-2, third period. Green over to his D partner. Here's Carmody. He fires one in deep. Herbold Down low, D to D again, Gophers. Nice little breakout. Here they come again with speed, gaining the zone. Little drop past the blue line. Keegan Johnson working, nice save there. Anderson shuts it down, takes the face-off, senses the pressure, and will definitely try to slow the Gophers down a little bit here. They're starting to figure this out. They're starting to get a little momentum going here. Squatch win the face-off, but Gophers take it over. That's fired in. Anderson plays it on a hop, eats it up. Face-off will be to his left. Here's Squatch holding possession. Carmody turns it over though. Gophers all over it. You gotta love that. 476, Noah Mogren just working his tail off out there. Little give and go. Here it is. Comes right back to him. He's working hard on this shift. Again, Gophers have the Squatch running, chasing. Johnson over. Nice shot. Anderson seals it up. Again, senses the pressure. Gophers have got it dialed in right now, and they are rocking and rolling here. Speaking of rocking, I want to say hi really quick to my wife, my rock star wife, Kim. Kinley, Cantler, how you guys doing at home? Hope you guys are listening, hope you're watching. But again, thanks to Kim for making this possible, letting me do this, and making the world go around for our family. So, Gophers, first man on it, 473. He's working hard. Still holding possession, down low for the Gophers. Tyler Arneson, sorry. Peyton Anderson for the Squatch, eats that face-off up, eats that shot. He'll take the face-off over to his right. Squatch have kind of hit a little wall here, like their energy levels kind of dropped. I don't know what's going on, but here's Gianni Cherico. Jewel, he just kind of half-hearted shoots one into the net there. That's not going to work in this scrimmage today. Gophers drop pass. Here it is. Big save by Anderson. That was a glorious chance in front. Will Engel had quite a blazer of a shot, but Anderson with the glove save stands tall, takes it down. And I don't care if it's high school, juniors, college. These goalies have seen that before, and they're not going to fall for those high ones. So I'd like to see maybe a shot for a rebound. Here comes the Squatch. 2-0. Lucas Plank. Here he is. He scores! Lucas Plank from Colin Lieb. Squatch get on the board here in the third period. Colin Lieb with a nice little pass over to Lucas Plank. Forehand, makes no mistake on that. Squatch back within striking distance here again, down by 2. 13:20 left here in this third period. Not too often you see a 2-on-0 from the red line at center, and that's what the Squatch had right there. Lieb with a great side-to-side pass. Lucas Plank makes no mistake there. Here come the Gophers again. Downside of the net. Here they come, a little crisscross. Otten, he chisels it in deep. Again, play ensues down low. Keller, he lays a man out. He's definitely a hammer out there. I just had a flashback. I seen the 1D with number 11, and I thought that was Jeb Gould. So, hey, Gould, if you're out there listening today, man, I'm still thinking about you wearing number 11, and glad you were part of the Squatch the last couple years, man. So, Keller, he tries to dig it in deep. He does. Chisels in deep. And takes his guy, runs him into the boards. Robinson, he's working. Here it comes up high. Here's Kajima. He fires one. Ren Jacobson, he fires one wide again. That's fired all the way down. Gavin Dickinson. That's chiseled around again. Here's Heichert. Jackson Heichert kind of skated away from the Gophers guy, and he just shut her down. Here's Kajima, offsides, no call. That's a shot fired wide. Kajima, he's got a little blood on his jersey from taking a cage in the face in that second period, but hey, it's a long way from the heart. He's fine. Temper's flaring out there a little bit. Face-off, gonna come to the big M here at center. Mariucci, Spencer Thompson, Brady Aboot. The Gophers, a little D to D, trying to get out of the zone. Nice little regroup here, trying to gather it in. 481. Jordan Tashney, he shuts it down. Here's Brenner, back over to Tashney. Kajima. Wimmer just kind of fires it out to nobody there. Gophers gain the red, dump it back in. Dickinson for the Squatch, he fires it around. Here's Abed. A battle. Heichert out there again. He's fire. They're gonna take both of them here. So I think we're gonna have our first 4-on-4 of the night, or they're just gonna call them both, or what are they doing here? They just told them both to go to the box, go to the penalty box, or the bench. Alrighty, 10:51 left here. Gophers 5, Squatch 3. Plenty of time here. Gophers can, check that. Squatch can get one here. Get this back to a 1-goal game. Could be problems, but we'll see. Gophers, Bishop. Brandt. Bishop, here he is again. He gains the red and just fires one in deep. Tyler Green over to Carmody. Carmody backhand passes over down to Brandt. Carmody just watches it go by him. Here's Tyler Green again. Squatch have hit a wall here big time. Here's Bishop. He goes in. 1-2 shots at it. Big save by Anderson. Here's Greenland. That's a little pick. Bishop rolls up high. Back to Greenland in front. Anderson with a big save in front. Oh my goodness. Gophers dialing in here. Here's Will Jewell, number 20, Butte, Montana boy. Here he comes. Just kind of chips it in deep. Tries to get it in though. Gophers ain't gonna fall for that one. Fosling, he's seen that before. Here come the Gophers. Chip it in deep. That's in front. Here comes Will Jewell, he blocks that to the corner. Gophers got the Squatch pinned up again. Oh, we got a guy laying down here. Brandt just got flat-backed. The Gopher player was the hammer. The Squatch player was the nail on that one. Anna Chirico, my goodness. Anna Chirico, there it is. Anna Chirico. Gianni Anacherico. Here come the Gophers again with numbers. Gain the blue line. That's fired in. Anderson, good block, good save. Here's Gianni Anacherico. Here he goes, little dipsy-do. Comes through center. Oh my goodness. Had the puck in tough guy territory and he chooses to pass it. What in the... Gophers. Here they come again with speed through center. Gain that red line, just smartly chip it in. Bo Keller. So here come the Squatch, gain that blue line. A little turn around, a little force to the corner, but again, Gophers have seen that, done that. They ain't gonna fall for it. Keegan Johnson, he chips it in deep. Again, here's Lucas Plonky, Dipsy Doos. Look at this guy, just, it is a thing of beauty to watch this kid skate with the puck. Here he is, working the sideboards. Holds possession though, brings it back out to center. That's close to offsides. Yep, they're gonna call that. Dickinson was just one step offsides there. Alrighty, 8:07 left. 5-3 Gophers holding the lead here. Mary Uchi Arena, West Bank, U of M campus. I'm Corey Longley, rolling solo tonight. Squatch Gophers, we had some good action going on. Lieb, he puts it on front. Here's Plonk again, tries to sneak one in, low blocker, but Herbold there for the save. Face-off will be to his right. Yeah, this third period here, Jackson Herbold has not had much action down at his end. But that one there was a tough save. Prokop into the face-off dot here for the Squatch. He just pushes it forward. Gophers come out of a dust storm with it. Here's 478. Anderson with a glove save there. Tyler Arneson there, great shot, but Anderson, Peyton Anderson for the Squatch there, stands up, stands tall, not giving him nothing on that shot. Face-off will be over to Anderson's right. Here's Thompson in the face-off dot, he loses it, Gophers bring it up high. Smartly just chip it in. Tashney again, Tashney's had a great night tonight. Smart defensive player, hockey IQ through the roof. He's a good player. Fun to watch him tonight. This could go all the way down. Icing's waved off. Here come the Gophers. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Here's 486. Cole. Anderson, top of his crease. Big save there. He eats it up. No rebound. Face off to Anderson's right. Sorry, his left. .734. Next goal here is really important. Both teams. Tyler Green for the Squatch just chips it out. Tashney again, he's back. Two Squatch players on him. Almost a little turnover here. Here's Jackson Hiker. We're gonna call him fire. Here he comes. Uh-oh. Little hot-headed going on there. Guy takes him out. Tyler Green again, tries to keep it in, but can't. Here come the Gophers, gain that blue line. Oh, great puck movement there. Anderson, though, sliding from post to post, making a big save. Here's Carmody. Gathers it in, surveys the scene. Pass over to Hiker, though. He's been out there a while, looking to get a change. Tashney again, down low for the Gophers. That's fired wide. Kajima out there just blasting away. Icing here. Gophers have not iced it too many times tonight, but right there, big face-off coming down here in the Gophers defensive zone. To the right of Jackson Herbold. Dominic Brandt in the face-off dot here for the Squatch. That's moved in, down low. Gophers win it though. They chip up the boards. Kept in. Here come the Gophers through the M at center. Lyons goes in and just lays this guy down for the Gophers. There's the Gophers again, holding possession. Hops his stick, 479. Otten. Here the Gophers, or the Squatch back, D to D. Nice little outlet pass. Here's Kajima with speed. Good defensive play there though by Lyons. Gophers on the sideboards. Lieb. Big hit by Kajima again. Man, is he a hammer. Abbott down low. Here he is. Man, is he a tall Big save there by Peyton Anderson. Top of his crease, a glorious chance by Brady Abbott. But Peyton Anderson says, not today, not now. Little pinch on the side of the arm there. Great save by Peyton Anderson. Gophers win it, but Jewell tries to get it out. Little help there. Zach Nunn gets out. Here's Keller. He dangerously comes out in front of the net. Here's Will Jewell. Butte, Montana boy. He's a Butte boy. Dangerous rebound in front. No guys in front. Anna Chirico. God dang it. That is the name that's going to. Will Jewell, he's working. Anna Charco. There it is. Anna Charco. Here come the Gophers again through tough guy territory. Here's Brady Abbott. Little dipsy do it the blue line. The Gophers have numbers. Big save again, Anderson, but the guy, 485. Johan Kranzen takes it. Big time goal there for the Gophers to get back that 3-goal comfort zone there. Little tempers flaring here. Anna Chirico. Gianni Anna Chirico. My goodness. Squatch. Dumping in deep. Here's Pro Cop. He's going after it. The Osseo kid on our team. Lieb tries to dial it in. Couldn't get it to the net. Good block in front there by the Gophers defense. Battle ensues over on the far wall. Gophers defense. Will Engel, he gets it out to center. Dickinson. Here's Lucas Planck. Got guys going. He fans on it and can't quite dial it in. Taking a slash there. Lucas Planck looking at his hand. Must have been a good defensive play there by the Gophers defense because Planck normally does not miss that. .437 left here. Gophers 5, Squatch 3. I think it's 6-3, but anyway, Gophers player dangerously comes out in front. Come the Gophers again through center. Nice defensive play there by Dickinson. I'm saying his name a lot. Here's Planck again. Lucas Planck from Bolzano, Italy. I said his name wrong all last year. His dad informed me I was saying it wrong, so we're going to go with Lucas Planck this year. Gophers all over that, not even allowing the Squatch to go through center. Lieb, he's working the sideboards here. That's brought in down deep, down behind the Gophers. Come the Gophers out of a stick handle on a phone booth. Thompson, he just 9-irons it out to center. Little battle again. There's been a battle going on through center. Both teams have been patrolling that center zone pretty good. Here's Heikert, Jackson Heikert. Fires one wide. That's 5 push-ups he owes me. Here's Spencer Thompson coming back with it. Carmody back over to Thompson. He shuts it down, does a little circle. Brings it out in tough guy territory. Turns it over though. Little trip, but 6-3. They're not going to call that right now. Carmody, what in the? I'm gonna have to go take some Rolaids here after this shift from the Squatch defense. Carmody again, back out front. Anderson fights to save that one. Big save. Couple ticks under 3 minutes here. Gophers have put their foot down. 6-3. Gophers holding the lead here. Face off won by the Squatch, but the Gophers come in, take the possession back. Here come the Gophers again, right through the middle. Kretschmann, he scores! Crayson again, second goal of the period. Again, Johnny on the spot, being right where he needed to be. Rebound came right to him. Again, he'll take 20, 25 of those a year, sitting in tough guy territory. Squatch defense looking at that guy standing there, roasting marshmallows. Gophers have opened up the gates here. Brewick, Kajima, Brandt out there. That's an icing. Husingfeld. DeFader. So Husenfeld and DeFader on D for the Squatch. Gophers win the faceoff. They just chip it out to center. This is going to go all the way down. No icing on the play. Oh, just barely an icing. We're trying to get out of here tonight, and there's refs that are calling those little icings like that, but Brandt for the Squatch. Myers, he wins it for the Gophers. Back to him again. Here's Husenfeld. Gophers, though, turn it over. Could be a problem here. Gophers 2-1. Bing, bang, boom! Big time goal there. Luke Myers. Great setup on the play there. Great puck movement side to side. I called it a little turnover. You could see it happening. Again, Gophers make zero mistake on that. You cannot blame Peyton Anderson on that. That is a great goal by the Gophers. Anna Cheriko. Gianni Anna Cheriko. Here's Keller back to the Squatch. His guy takes him into the boards. Zach Nunn. Here's Anna Cheriko. He chips it in deep. No icing. Gophers back to it. First, here's Tashney. He tries to chip. Kajima. No, that's Gianni. Gophers out in a tough guy territory there. Keller just throws it to nobody. Holds possession and just gets rid of it. Come the Gophers. Hot off that last goal, 8-3 here. Gophers put the nail in the coffin here in the third period and not giving the Squatch anything to deal with. Little tempers are starting to flare. Here's Keller throwing his man down. Lions over to his D partner. Icing. They're going to call it here. 1:09 left. Call that no icing. Let the play go on. Anywho, sellout crowd here tonight. All my broadcasts are always a sellout. Sellout crowd. Mariucci Arena. Two best fans right in front of me. Look at these two. Player fans of the game right here. Thank you two. Hey, who are you guys watching? Who are you watching? Lions. Right on. Logan Lyons, parents, mom and, or dad, you're not mom, sorry. Here's Lieb working it, comes up high again. Wimmer, he fires one wide. Prokop shuts it down the sideboards. Here's Lucas Planck coming down Broadway, over to Wimmer. He fires one, Planck. Big save there. Jackson Herbold, most action he's gotten all night. 33.8 seconds left. Gophers pretty much got this wrapped up, sealed, and delivered. Here's Jacobson, 45. He fires one, a big shot. Here's Lieb working down low. He's thrown into the boards. Gophers come out of a dust storm with it. Lieb looked like he kind of smacked his face on the boards. Here's Abbott through center, just out of the reach of Kretschmann. Last 10 seconds here, third period. Jacobson just nonchalantly just throws it to no man's land. Alrighty, the last 5 seconds here of this Gophers Squatch game. Gophers come out tonight. Big, impressive win here, preseason hockey. Awesome showing here. Alrighty, well, hey, Gophers Squatch, that's a wrap. Good showing for the Gophers. Squatch, obviously, you know, got a couple things to work on, but overall, good showing for both teams. And I'm Corey Longley alongside. Alrighty, signing off. We're gonna put this one to rest. Gophers 8, Squatch 3. Big win here. JP Showcase YouTube. Alrighty, that is a wrap.